Hello everybody, welcome back to Beboss Kitchen, and welcome to those of you who are new to my channel. I'd like to ask you, if you have not subscribed, won't you click on the subscription button, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and don't forget to click the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I upload a new video. Today I will be making a congealed strawberry cake. I made this cake probably about a month and a half ago, and I think a couple of the steps that I did with it was not quite right, and it did not set up well for me, so I did not post that video. I think I know where I made my error, and so I'm going to give it another try and see if I can get this cake done the right way. So I want to start by showing you the list of ingredients that it takes to make this cake. Now it does take a while to make this because you have to go through a cooling process of it. So it has to be refrigerated for several hours. So it takes several hours to make, but it's not that much involved in actually making it. So I want to get started now. I'm going to start with showing you the list of ingredients, and we're going to get this cake made. So let's get busy. You will need 3 eggs, salt, vanilla flavoring, all-purpose flour, cornstarch, vegetable oil, baking powder, cream cheese, heavy whipping cream, granulated sugar, fresh strawberries, strawberry gelatin, a 9-inch springform pan, and I purchased and am using this cellophane type paper with my cake, which you will see in the video. Okay, first of all, we start by beating our eggs, a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 6 tablespoons of sugar. Now I'm going to beat this with my whisk beater, and this will take about 6 or 7 minutes because you want to beat this until it's real frothy. Okay, this has been beating for about 5 minutes. Okay, now to my flour, I'm going to add a tablespoon of cornstarch and a half a teaspoon of baking powder. And I'm going to blend those things together with this little whisk. Now I'm going to sift the flour mixture into my eggs. And I'm going to whisk that together. You want to do this gently. I think all of that is mixed. And so now to that I will add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. And I will gently whisk the oil into my batter. Okay, now I have taken a 9-inch springform pan and I have lined it with parchment paper. But I'm going to spray the sides of my pan. It doesn't tell me to do this, but I'm going to, just to make sure that my cake doesn't stick to the sides. Okay, now I'm going to fold my batter into the pan. I want to get all of the batter out because when this bakes, I will have to slice this in half to make 2 layers. After you pour the batter in, you want to take a wooden skewer and just kind of run it around your batter to release any air bubbles that's in your dough. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in my oven. I have it preheated to 350, and this will bake for 25 minutes, and then I'll bring it out when it's done and show you how it looks. Okay, my cake is done, so I'm taking it out of the oven. This is going to have to cool, and then I will slice this in half. I have to let this cool, and then I will use another springform pan to assemble my cake in. Okay, now my cake layer has cooled, and so what I'm going to do is to slice this in half as equally as I can. I will take it off of the paper first. Let me get rid of that. Okay. Okay, this is where I'm going to use this, I don't know, I forget what it's called, but anyway, it's like a cellophane roll, and I'm going to cut that to fit my springform pan. And I'm going to take half of my cake, and I'm going to see if I can lay this in. And I've cut it, I think, too short. So I'm just going to cut an extra piece to go in this. This is strictly to keep it from sticking to the sides when you finish it off with the strawberries and the gelatin that's going to go in it. So I'm just going to cut this little strip and stick it right in here. Just like that. Okay, this will just be able to help me when I take this out and it's molded. Then I can take the sides off and it will retain its shape beautifully. So I'm going to start now with the next process. Okay, so now I'm going to take 1 1/3 cups of cream cheese, which I have had out to soften, 1/4 cup of sugar, and 1 cup of cream, heavy cream. Okay, and now I'm going to blend this until it's creamy. Okay, I think that has been beaten enough. Okay, so now I will add this to my cake layer. And then I'll just spread this out. Okay, I'm going to beat my whipping cream. This is 2 cups of heavy whipping cream and my sugar. I'm going to beat this to soft peaks. You don't want to beat this until it's firm peaks. Okay, while my whipping cream is beating, I'm going to go ahead and puree my strawberries. You want to take 2 cups of whole strawberries. And I think this may be where I made my mistake before. I had put 2 cups of strawberries in, and when I pureed it, it came to less than 2 cups, so I pureed more, which made a full 2 cups of puree, and I should not have done that. Okay, I think my cream is probably been beaten enough. Okay, now I am to take my pureed strawberries and add those to this whipped creamed mixture. And I'm going to mix it real well with the spatula. You want to make sure it's thoroughly mixed. Okay, this is starting to look like it's completely stirred, completely combined. Okay, that's good. Now I'm going to take 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, and I'm going to add to that 4 tablespoons of water, and I'm going to give this a quick stir. Now this will set up really fast. It doesn't take with just a little bit, and it starts thickening. So when this gets thickened, I want to add some of the cream mixture to this and incorporate it together. Okay, that's starting to thicken up. You can tell. So I'm going to go ahead and take a tablespoon of my cream mixture here and add it to my gelatin. And just mix all of this together. Give it a stir and combine it really good. Okay, that's looking good. I think that's stirred up pretty well. Okay, so now I'm going to take and I will add this to the cream mixture. Okay. Okay. And so now I want to give that a stir. I want to get this all mixed together really well. Okay, I think this is about combined enough. That's good. All right, now I want to pour this on top. But first of all, I've got to place this other layer of cake on top of the cream cheese mixture. So I'm going to place this in. I hope I can get this fitted down. Okay, there we go. And now I want to pour this strawberry cream mixture on top of my second layer of cake. Okay. All right, that looks good. Now let's level it out a little bit with this little offset spatula that I have. I want to kind of smooth the top. Now I want to just jiggle it around to kind of release any air bubbles that may be in it. Just give it a good jiggle. Now I'm going to place this in the refrigerator for 1 hour. Okay, I have my water boiling, and so I'm going to go ahead and mix up my packet of Jello. I'm just going to follow the directions on the Jello pack. But I want to get this made up so that it can actually cool to room temperature. I think the mistake that I made before was adding it to my cake while it was too hot, and it made it kind of melt. So I'm going to let this cool. Now I'm going to add my strawberries on top of this. So I'm going to place them around. My Jello has cooled, and like I said earlier, I think that was part of my issue before. My Jello, because where I saw this, doesn't give you any instructions. I mean, you just watch what they do. And I should have known not to put hot Jello on top of this, but I did. And it made my cream mixture start melting and coming up. I want to turn this one going this way. I really hope this one turns out the way it should. And I feel like it probably will. my Jello has cooled, and I'm going to drizzle this over the strawberries. And now I'm going to set this back in the refrigerator. It has to chill for at least 4 hours, but I'm going to let it set for overnight. I'm thinking about maybe doing another layer of the Jello on this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the refrigerator, and if I decide to do a second box of Jello, I will be back to show you. Okay, I have thought about this, and I have made the executive decision to make the second packet of Jello to go on my cake. So I made it, I chilled it in a bowl of ice water to go ahead and get it cooled down so I could go ahead and add it to the cake. And I have done that, and I think this is going to work much better. My berries are pretty much covered, and it gives a thicker section of the Jello. So I think I'll be more pleased with that. So now that I have gotten that completed, I'm done with this. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the refrigerator. I'm going to let it sit overnight. I have a doctor's appointment in Jacksonville tomorrow. I go back down and see my cancer surgeon, and so tomorrow afternoon when we get back from Jacksonville, I will take the cake out and I will finish this video at that point. So please stay tuned. I think this is going to work out great. I sure hope it does. It really makes a beautiful cake. It's very showy, and we'll see. Hopefully this will be a success. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night if it's nighttime where you're at. See you tomorrow. Okay, my cake has been in the refrigerator all night, and so it has really set, and I'm going to try to take it out of the pan, and let's see how this turns out. It looks very pretty. I just hope that it will release without any problem. That is beautiful. Okay, isn't this gorgeous? I am so excited. This has turned out really well. And so now I'm going to cut this, and let's hope that it will slice as easy as the cellophane came off of it. Okay, now we're going to cut a slice of this and see how it turns out. Wow, isn't that beautiful? That is perfect. Okay, now for my taste test. This looks really good. I'm not sure how tasty it will be. Let's give this a try. Here's to you, a congealed strawberry cake. That's really good. I was really not sure about this cake, to be real honest with you. It has the cake layer with the cream cheese in between the cake, 2 layers, and then it has this other real light cream on top, which is not real strong in flavor, to be honest with you. The one that's underneath the strawberries doesn't have a real strong flavor. It's got some, but with the combination of the cake, the cream cheese filling that's between the layers, and then the Jello with the strawberries, it is sensational. It is very tasty. I am really pleased with this. Like I said, I was not sure how this was going to turn out, but it's beautiful. It's something you will have to keep refrigerated because it won't hold up. This cream that's underneath the strawberry layer is very soft. So once again, one more bite. My strawberry congealed cake. That is worth doing. Thank you for watching my video. I will post this recipe below in the description box. And until the next time, I hope you have a great day, and may the Lord bless and keep you and your family safe. And this is Beboss saying you take care, but I'll see you real soon in another video. Bye.